I have not seen anything.
All right, you're about to get fucking ass pounded.
I'm
Okay, let's start with
I
this.
want to thank all the first responders and police officers and ICE and everyone who has to deal with these idiots in Minnesota. That's my opening statement.
Can you
Thank
hear me?
you. Thank you for what you're doing. And I
And I don't know.
apologize to all the small business owners out there who these idiots think that like walking out of schools and not buying things is somehow going to hurt anyone or makes a statement at all. And I also want to point out that there's no riots because there's no black people.
Can I point?
Buildings burn when there's black people, and when there's white people, it's just fucking pure. It's another kind of idiocy that we can get into. Yeah, go ahead. That is why, right? That is why there's no burning, right? There's no looting because it's not there because it's not black.
Yeah, there's
people.
no looting probably because of that. Hey, yeah, 100%. There's no looting because there's I mean, I'm not going to be the one to verbalize it, but since you did, yeah. I don't know what this is in reference to. Dense updates. Why y'all so obsessed with me? Wrong channel slapdicks. But let me just fucking tell all you idiots in the chat something. Not all of you are like this. Not all of you are like this. But let's fucking get this shit straight. I think all of your fucking problem is that you think Jenny's one of you. You think she's one of the little fucking just dorks in the chat. That's not fucking true. She's not one of you, okay? You're down here, way down here. I can't even make my camera this low. And Jenny's all the way up here. You can't even fucking see her. So
why? What's going on with Jenny? What's going on?
I don't know, but people are always fucking giving her a heart. Like fucking holy fuck, like Mason Mitchell and fucking like all these people just jealous as fuck. Hey, whatever she does,
I know a lot of people want to give her
at it than you are.
I know a lot of people want to give her a hard time.
Jeez, just shut the fuck up. Stop. You're like,
I don't see anything. I don't see anyone.
Why does she have a wrench? Why does she have a wrench?
Oh.
Maybe because she has a fucking show on the channel, you idiots. All right, let's get into this.
She got access to our back end. Okay, so tell me what all I saw is that someone a looter, a rioter got shot.
Yeah.
Well, and I heard this. Wow.
Yeah, you just roll with that. You roll with that. Rioter got shot. Check this out. Fucking ICE are trying to detain two people violently protesting. One bites his fucking finger off. There it is, dude. I don't think he's getting that back. What do you think?
Oh my goodness.
So listen, people. Listen. This is what
do they have video of that? Of the whole thing?
I don't know. I don't think so. This is what this is what ICE is fucking dealing with. And let's get one thing straight. Their job is not crowd control. It's not fucking riot containment.
That's Minneapolis PD's job.
Yeah, it's not policing the fucking streets. It's detaining single fucking people that they have previous information and knowledge on being eligible to be deported. Single fucking person interdictions. That is their entire operation. They have no fucking idea what they're doing when it comes to riot control. This is a fucking nightmare. So look at this. This is what these fucking guys are dealing with. And what's
the jail time on biting off someone's finger?
Oh, it's got to be aggravated assault of an officer. I mean, 10 plus at least. All right. So let's just start there. This is what these guys are dealing with.
First degree assault, mayhem, or assault with force likely to produce great bodily injury, carrying potential prison sentence from several months to over 20 years. Several months for biting off a finger.
All right. You guys ready? Let's get into it.
This happened this morning.
Happened today sometime, but we're going to get into it. Okay. I'm pressing play on this new shit. You ready?
Bam. We're live.
This guy right here to the left in the tan coat and pants. That's our guy. This is our guy.
Okay, can you pause this?
Yeah.
Okay, so the scene is that car right there an ICE car?
Yeah, so the car ahead is an ICE car, and you've got these two people blowing whistles and impeding the operation.
Okay, Minneapolis PD should arrest them right away for jaywalking. Right away.
Okay. The hand right here that you see in the arm in the brown coat, this is Alex Petty. This is the guy who was killed. He's filming right now. It's all he's doing is filming.
Okay. Is he in the street? Yep. And
He's
and he's in
getting
the
out of the
too.
street. He's getting out of the street.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. He's directing traffic in the
No,
street.
shut the fuck up.
That's
He's getting out of the
jaywalking already. He's already in trouble.
Dude. Hey, when a fucking truck turns down my street and they can't get out because it's a one way and it's a dead end, you know what?
That's different.
I go block the street so they can get the fuck out. Hey, I get it's different, but look, I could fucking arrest you for half the shit I've seen you jaywalk.
So what? I do illegal things all the time. I wouldn't defend myself like an idiot.
Just keep watching and shut up.
Hey, I've gotten a jaywalking ticket before.
I never have, and I jaywalk all the fucking time. Okay, so watch. All
Okay, he is in the front. Stop. That's not okay. That's not okay.
Shot over? I think you should be shot.
No, it's not worth being shot over. I'm just saying. Let me ask you this: you see someone standing?
Let's watch everything all the way through before we make comments on it. That's all I want to do.
Let me say one more thing. Standing in the middle of the street means you've lost you're either batshit crazy all the time or you're having a batshit crazy moment. No one in their right mind stands straddling the center lane. That's all I want to say. Go ahead. It's fucking idiocy. Okay, he was within 5 feet of the cops there.
He's got the other lady. He touches the cop there. He touches the cop. That's the ICE agent sprays.
Okay,
him.
rewind that. I need to see that again. I got him and the cop confused. Sorry. Go real slow for me. Tell me what's going on here. Where is he?
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm going to rewind a little bit. All right, so he's right here. You see my cursor?
Yeah, and this dude's packing a gun with 2 magazines.
Just watch. That's him. Hold on. Okay,
Pause.
right here. This guy right here, that's our guy. This lady just got sprayed, so he puts his arm around her. He's like, come on, get out of the way. Don't engage. Get out of the way.
You don't know he's saying that. Hey, pause.
Shoves her.
Yeah. I think he's saying, don't worry, I'm going to get this motherfucker. You have what you think is being said. I think he's saying, hey, that was fucked up. I'm going to get this motherfucker.
Holy shit, did you drink too much at dinner tonight?
Hey, I'm just telling you, you have your bullshit story. I got my bullshit story.
Okay, let's rewind. Let's start this. Like, fuck you. Let's start this over. All right, right here. He's not saying a fucking word.
Fine, I'll go with that too. But if you're gonna make up bullshit, I'm gonna make up bullshit.
No, he's not saying a word right here.
Okay, me too. I
She
agree.
just got sprayed.
Yep.
He puts his arm around her to escort her to the sidewalk. He hasn't said a word.
And what did she get sprayed for? What's your guess?
Standing in front of an ICE vehicle and fucking obstructing an ongoing operation.
Okay.
Rightfully so. Spray the fuck out of her. I agree. Spray the fuck out of him too. I agree.
Yeah.
At this point, he touches the cop. He touches the ICE agent. The ICE agent shoves that other lady. He jumps in. He goes, whoa. Whatever. Maybe he doesn't say anything. He jumps in because he sees this lady get shoved. He puts his hand on the ICE agent. And the moment he puts his hand on the ICE agent, hey, I'm all game. Spray him like a fucking dry ass garden. Hose him the fuck down. Put him in cuffs for all I care.
Like spray him down like Bonnie Blue.
Spray. Like Bonnie Blue, dude. All over the face. Now what's he doing?
I don't know what he's doing. Why is he grabbing the girl?
No idea. No idea why he's grabbing this girl.
Let me ask you this real quick. Is that white car parked?
Yes. But let's rewind. Let's just rewind. At the beginning of this, look, this is where he is. He's just a guy fucking filming. He's not a part of their fucking, for all we know, he's not walking up to the ICE agents.
But I think he's on an app and he was notified they were there.
Oh, for sure. But he's not walking up to the ICE agents.
Right. I agree. He's standing back.
And he's not walking up to the ICE agents. All he's doing is filming. He doesn't even go engage when they're blowing the whistle. He's just got his phone out.
Yeah. Hey, and for all we know, that's the plan. Like, there's people who are to engage and there's people who are to film. Because Walt was like coming up with plans and shit.
Potentially. Okay, here he is. Okay, this lady gets shoved. Wham! Shoved.
Yeah.
Wham!
Right on her titties.
He puts his hand on the fucking ICE agent right here. Let's zoom in so we can see this.
You know how to zoom?
No, I can't zoom on X. Okay. Hands on the ICE agent. At that point, you have just opened the floodgates. Get sprayed down. He sprayed the fuck down. Now, for some reason, he's grabbing this lady.
I'll assume he's trying to save her. I'm going to assume he's trying to save her. Like, come on, let's run. Maybe.
Right. But he keeps dragging her as he's getting pulled down. He's still got his hand on her. And he even pulls her into it. And now at this point, it's full melee. They are all over this guy. Let's count. Let's count. Starts off with one guy. Let's go back to one guy. Okay, it's one guy. Now it's two guys.
3, 4,
now
5,
we've got
6,
3,
7.
4, 5, 6. How many are on now? Fuck, it's so hard to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's a
maybe
seventh on
7.
the
That
woman.
guy. Yep.
There's a seventh on the woman.
Yep. I see it.
7 guys.
Yeah.
7 guys. 8, 9.
And there's 4 guys, 4 or 5 guys
There's
directly.
the first shot.
Who pulled the trigger?
You see this guy right here? Right now, he's drawing his gun. See, watch this. Hands on his holster. Draws his gun. Now, see his hand up?
Yeah.
Boom. Boom.
Oh, so he shoots him, and then the guy still tries to get up.
Hear the shooting continuing to go.
What did you just do? What the fuck did you just do? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god.
God, that's
my
horrible.
God. Oh my god.
So what's the story? Why are they saying they shot him?
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
let's just watch this all the way through, and then
Oh my
let's get some
God.
facts straight.
The fuck did you just
Can I watch the
do?
shooting one more
The
time?
fuck did you
Yeah,
just
hey, I've got a
do?
slow-mo of it.
God.
But let's watch it from this angle. Hold on. Watch this officer. This is the officer, agent.
Okay.
This guy in the gray, hunched over him, is disarming him at the moment.
Okay, and that guy who shoots him, he has something in his right hand like a mace now. It's not a
So
gun.
look, the
Okay.
guy in the gray is
Mhm.
currently disarming Alex. Disarms him here, runs away. At this point, right now, this guy in the gray, he has the guy's gun in his hand. This agent does.
How do you know?
There's another angle.
Okay.
And at this point, so now he's walking away with the suspect's gun. Boom, boom, boom. Let's just count the shots. 1.
Well, he stands up after he gets shot. He
Five,
starts to stand up after
No, he
tries-
doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. Yes, he
He
does.
goes down. There's another angle. There's another angle. So we'll see
The-
it.
After the
So let's
first
get-
shot, he gets up on his knees, and then they shoot him 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 more
Let's
times.
get the facts straight. Okay, so here's fact number 1. We have no idea why he was there. Could he be on an app? Could he be there to interdict and obstruct the investigation? Absolutely. We know this. We know he was a nurse at Veterans Affairs. So at bare minimum, we know he cares about our active duty servicemen and women. He cares about- You don't think so? Okay, I'll leave that. I'll leave that out. That's
Okay.
not a fact.
Okay.
That's not a
Okay.
fact. I'll leave that out. He works as a nurse at Veterans Affairs. He's a government.
Mhm.
He's a government employee. He has his concealed weapons permit.
Oh,
He was carrying his firearm lawfully.
okay.
He did not draw the firearm. There are other angles. We're going to get into this. He did not draw the firearm. At no point did I hear him tell the agents that he was armed either.
Okay.
If you are a lawful possessing concealed handgun permit holder and you have a concealed handgun permit, if you have an interaction with law enforcement beyond passing each other on the street and saying hello, as soon as there becomes an engagement where you are the focal point of their interest, it is law that you have to disclose that you're a concealed handgun permit holder or a concealed weapon permit holder and that you are armed or unarmed.
Oh,
So,
really? Even
yes. So at bare minimum,
if, hey, I'm a conceal. Even if you're not carrying a gun, you're obligated
even
to say,
if you're
just so
not
you
carrying
know.
a gun, yeah, hey, if they
Wow.
pull you over in the state of North Carolina, you have your CWP. As soon as they come to the car, you're like, officer, I have my concealed handgun permit. I'm unarmed. Or officer, I have my concealed handgun permit. I'm armed. My pistol is in my holster. My pistol's in the glove box. My pistol's right here. How'd you like to proceed?
Duty to inform states are Alaska, Arkansas, Louisiana, Maine, Michigan, Nebraska, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Texas, Washington, Wisconsin.
Oh.
Or what state are they in? Minnesota?
Minnesota. So it's not a duty to inform state. Wow. Repeat that list.
Let me just type in
Is
Minnesota.
duty to
In
inform.
Minnesota. In Minnesota, you are not. In Minnesota, you are not required to proactively inform law enforcement that you are carrying a
Wow.
concealed firearm, but you must disclose this information if specifically asked by an officer. While not mandatory unless asked, informing officer immediately during a traffic stop is recommended to avoid surprises.
Well, let's stop this. Let's stop right here.
Yeah.
That is an enormous failure on the state of Minnesota. Enormous. Why would you not have that as standard operating procedure? That is so fucking retarded. In South Carolina, you don't even need a permit to concealed carry, and it's still a fucking duty to inform state.
Yeah, that's
What a
interesting.
bunch of fucking retards. Jacob Fry and fucking Tim Walz. Okay, so look, this guy is a lawfully armed citizen expressing his First and Second Amendment rights.
Okay.
His first mistake is he's carrying an iPhone filming. If you have any modicum of self-preservation in a situation like that, where there are a bunch of fucking armed insurgents, is what he believes, I'm assuming, or they're just armed federal agents, the last thing you or I or anyone should be doing is putting all your focus into a fucking 2-inch screen, eliminating all situational awareness, and putting yourself at risk. Why are you putting yourself in harm's way? Here's the deal. Every single one of those agents is armed. As soon as you go there armed, you are going to war, essentially. If some people that you don't like what they're doing has guns, and you fucking arm yourself with a gun, and you go there with any modicum of opposition, a gunfight is an option.
Yep. I'm with you.
You've
That's
just
the reality. You're discussing reality. That's the reality.
If you go there unarmed, it is impossible for you to get into a gunfight because you don't have a gun. If you go to a protest and you don't film, odds are your situational awareness is much higher, and maybe you don't find yourself sprayed in the face. If you don't get in between the officer and the person he's spraying in the face and touch him, you are no longer the subject of their ire or attention or them trying to arrest you. So I'm not going to say that being there is a mistake. If you want to protest and you want to demonstrate, fine. Keep your phone in your pocket. I'm not telling no one to document it, but you're not a professional journalist, dude.
Well, and he chose to interact with the police.
For sure chose to interact.
Like he could have just stayed back and just filmed.
Keep your phone in your fucking pocket, or if your plan is to go to these things and be an activist, get a fucking chest strap that holds a camera in it. I mean, good God, but you've just taken away one of your fucking limbs that you can use. You fucking pissed away all situational awareness, and you're fucking armed. You were armed, and they are armed. What the fuck do you think will happen?
Let me read this comment. The Shinbowie 856. Let's revisit this video in 3 years when the pendulum swings and the feds are demanding to see your vaccine passport. He's saying, do we want the feds or do we not want the feds? He's just saying, like, do we want them telling us what to do and killing us with vaccines and guns? Like, he's kind of he's saying it's the same when they force us to take the vaccines.
Yeah,
and we were against that. So
yeah. So here's the deal. At no point were federal agents walking the streets with guns, forcing people to take vaccines. And the other reality is this guy is an American citizen expressing his First Amendment right to free speech, expressing his Second Amendment right or engaging in his Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. And he was killed by federal agents. He was shot. He was shot beyond necessary or justified use of lethal force. Way beyond. And we'll get to that in a minute. That's just a fact. We will see that.
Hold that. We'll come back to that. We're going to come back to that.
Next video. Let's watch it.
Okay.
We got to watch this next video.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll come back to that. But I see your point, Shinobi. I see your point.
Okay, here we are next. We're going to get into some slow-mo shit here.
I want to hear more about, I want to see the finger being bit off. Uh, what's crazy
There's
is
a
this Fox
slow-mo
News was
video somewhere.
Fox News was reporting that the riot was massive. I never
There
saw
we
more
go.
than like 300 to 500 people.
There's a video showing like 20K. Okay.
Oh wow.
So here's what we got. So we're gonna jump in. I'm gonna give you guys kind of a rundown. Can you see this picture?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, this is our guys on the ground right here. This is his rear end. That's his lower back. This is the agent that shoots him right here in the vest. This guy in the gray is the agent that comes in to disarm him.
And when you say
There
comes
has
in to disarm him,
there has to be something that he knows. So maybe at some point this guy is saying, I'm armed, I have a handgun, I have a handgun. Because otherwise, this guy, and you can see in the other video, this guy comes out of nowhere and goes straight to his back to disarm him. So let's watch. This is in slow motion.
I am gonna watch the fights afterwards. Don't ruin it for me, please. Thank you.
All right, slow motion here. I'm gonna mute this. All right, so look, you see his arm right here is reaching. This is the guy's thigh, calf, ankle. He's in a child's pose stretch right now. This is his torso, low back, buttocks. All right, watch. He's pulled his shirt up. He's got his gun now and is in this hand. Now watch very slowly. Look, see the pistol in this hand.
How do you know that's not his gun?
Because he pulls it from the guy's pants. He goes in. There's another angle where you can see that he doesn't have anything in that hand. Watch.
Okay.
He pulls it. Watch. You see his hand? He pulls it from his holster.
Okay, let me say this real quick. That means that if someone either he said, I have a gun, or the second those cops see that gun, they'll start screaming that gun, gun. And that's, do you know what I mean? That's like a total common things cops do. See a gun and you yell gun.
Yep. So watch, just keep watching. Pulls the gun. Now, this guy, see the guy with the red ice vest right here, or the yellow?
Yellow, yep.
Yeah, just to the right and in front of him, this guy is the guy who shoots. He pulls his gun, shoots, and now they all back up. Let's see if we can see this or if it's the next video. They just guy draws. All right, so it's the next video. But okay, so they shot 1 or 2 times. All right, here we go. Here it is. This is it. Here he goes. Going to slow it down.
So he's going to his back at first.
Yeah, he gets turned around. He gets all turned around. He's on all fours right there facing us. Here's the guy in the gray going in for the gun. He gets turned. He's now facing the left. He's now facing the left some more. He's now facing the left even more. They're turning him, turning him, turning him, turning him. See, you notice that guy goes in. Let's go back a little bit. Watch this guy in the gray. Watch. Look at his right hand right here. See it? There's nothing in his right hand. Nothing in his right hand. He goes in. Nothing in his right hand. See it between his legs?
Yep. Nice slow-mo.
Okay. He reaches in. He's pulling on his leg, pulling on his hip. Pulling on his leg, pulling on his hip. Okay, it's at this point he locates the firearm. He reaches over. He disarms him from the firearm right here. He's about to pull out.
Is it in his belt strap, like behind him? Like
It's at
tucked in
a
his
5
butt?
or 6 o'clock carry. It's like
Okay.
almost the small of his right side low back. All right, so watch. He grabs the gun here. Watch, gun. See?
Yeah.
Yep. In his hand, he's got his gun. There's the first shot. I don't even know where it came from this angle.
And look, he is coming up,
There's the second shot.
and then he goes down.
Oh, yeah. Now watch. See this agent here just draw his gun?
Yeah.
Watch his gun, and now watch this guy's gun. He is down. He's fucking dead. Watch this. They're backing away. Now they're backing away. His gun is trained at the ground still. Watch his gun.
Yep, he shoots.
Again. Let's replay that. Watch this guy's gun. So hold on. Watch this guy's gun. Watch right here. Everybody watch closely. Shot.
I want to see what he's doing. I want to see what the guy's doing after the second shot.
Oh, the guy who gets shot?
The guy who gets shot.
Let's see if we've got this. Here's another angle.
How many angles? Are there a shit ton of angles out there?
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to come over here.
And this is what's the has Bondi or Gnome spoke about this yet?
Trump's made a statement. All right, let's play this. This is the video of this guy clapping. This is another thing. People are like, oh, this guy's clapping in joy. He looks to me like he's clapping out of like, fuck, I can't believe this happened. But I could be wrong. At this point, it's just all speculation.
Where's the clapping?
Right here. See it?
Yeah, I don't see that as joy.
No,
I see
neither
that
do
as someone said, does this need a federal investigation? I mean, there's got to be some protocol when people are shot.
Yeah. Does this need a federal investigation? Yeah. Here's the reality. Here's the fucking reality. If you take a gun to something like that, and I just want to make this point is look, I voted for Trump. I can objectively look at two presidential candidates. One, a grilled cheese making, drooling retard, fucking absolutely retarded, who was not elected through a fucking primary. They propped her the fuck up. She raised a bunch of illegal money for her fucking campaign funds through Tim Walz, and they would have fucking destroyed the country without a doubt. Option one. Option two, big orange man, bad. Objectively, Trump was the better pick. And I completely disagree with what happened here. I also completely disagree with the dramatization of ICE and Border Patrol, the reels, the commercials. Like when there's half of the country who hates it, why stoke the flames? What is the point? Why is that necessary? I think what they're doing,
so that the supporters feel emboldened in the same way that no one wanted to talk shit about. Listen, during that whole woke era, and during all the vaccines, everyone was scared to speak up, just like everyone's scared to wear a MAGA hat. And so they're taking the lead and being like, hey, it's okay to be who you are and support ICE. I think they have to do it. I see your point.
You could you can say,
that.
Yeah, but you know what you can, Sevon, you know what you can say is,
what?
Hey, it's okay to support ICE. You don't have to turn it into fucking the A-team every time they have a commercial.
Caller, hi.
Hey, so 2 points. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, thank you.
First thing, this doesn't look good. This is as much as you shouldn't be showing up to a protest with a gun. This isn't good.
No, I think you should. If you want to express your Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms, by all means. If you want to go to a protest, same thing Kyle Rittenhouse did. I think Kyle Rittenhouse
exactly.
Yeah, but he's more than in the right to do that. And I think it's fine.
I know he's legally protected for doing that.
I agree with what you're saying.
Dumbass.
I hear you. Yeah, don't be a dumbass.
Okay.
Yes.
Then on top, but this is really the fault of the guy that removed the gun. He was not communicating to the rest of the guy because someone had to have shot a gun. Right?
You know
Freaked
why
everybody
he wasn't
out.
communicating? These guys are not fucking hello, rookie hour. What the fuck? I mean, it's the same thing as the guy.
Why is he saying that? I want to hear what you're saying a little more. Let him say a little more. What do you mean he wasn't communicating? What are you saying?
You got to announce that you're clearing the person of interest. So you are the person that's going in.
You don't
If
think
you
he
have
did
the
that?
gun-
You don't think he said, I got his
know.
gun?
I don't think he did it loudly or clearly enough because people were still thinking that he had it.
Hey,
And when
maybe he
was
has
crouched
another
over,
gun. Do we know he doesn't have another gun?
Yes, they said he had
That's
one
the other
gun.
thing. It's like that's the thing though. Usually when someone has a gun and they go down, like, I mean, if you watch a lot of these police videos, just because someone has a gun does not mean that they deserve or it's legally protected that you shoot them. They have to
No
be an
fucking
imminent
shit.
threat.
Yeah, I mean, no shit. No shit. Hey, I got
So,
a fucking gun.
so
I got a
can
fucking gun.
let me just finish real quick.
Yeah. Taylor, let this guy get in 3 more sentences. Go.
So when you have someone that's reaching, that's an imminent threat. And the people that, if they cannot get this guy to cooperate and move his arms, and they still think he's got a gun in his waistband on
Word.
the other side, not the 6
Word.
o'clock.
Word.
So you're going to automatically think like, this guy just will not stop reaching. The only, now we have like, it's a ticking time bomb at that point.
That's why I need to see
So
his
you have
body.
to-
What if after he got shot twice, after the first shot, he got back up? What if I saw him reach for his pant buckle?
There's
And I don't know if he's
another
going to
angle
put
that
his
shows
pressure on
on
his
the
wound or to
ground.
grab for a
Hey, there's
second
an-
When
gun.
it
I shoot
depends
him
on your
4 more
proximity.
times.
There's an angle.
No, it
that
depends on your
shows him on-
proximity, which
Hey,
is
there's an
why,
angle that
which is
shows
why
him
the
on the
angle.
ground.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
There's
Taylor,
an
hold
angle
tight.
that shows him on the ground with his forearms on the ground, basically in a low plank, and his weight on his knees and forearms, and 7 dudes on his back with his hands in front of his face on the ground. That's when he got shot. And the guy who shot him was to his back, who couldn't see his hands in his face. But there are 3 other guys there who have fucking full vision of his hands, and another guy who's now got his fucking weapon completely disarmed. So the whole point is it's fucking rookie hour out here. We got jumpy fucktards shooting Karens in their cars because he feels threatened. Yeah, 100% he shouldn't have shot her. And I said the same thing in that fucking show. And I'll fucking die on that.
I think
hill
that
today.
no, I think it's night and day. Like you have a car that actually ended up hitting him and won.
Hey, but
You
listen,
haven't-
hey,
you
answer
saw
me this.
that,
Riddle
right?
me this. Can you riddle me this? Let me ask you this one question about that.
Jesus Christ.
If you're that officer who shot whatever her name is, and you're standing in front of that car and she hasn't put it in drive yet and the engine is revving, are you walking in front of that car 2 separate times? Are you putting yourself in
It is
front?
not incumbent. It is not incumbent on you to know what gear the car is in.
I'm
all
asking
need to
you,
know
would
is
you
that
put
you
yourself
hear-
in front of the car?
No, again, that's not. But that is not
Just answer the
like
question.
that has nothing to do with what.
Would you stand in front of the car with an
Actually, not.
agitator
You're,
behind
you're
the wheel?
trained not to.
Okay.
You're
Now
trained not to,
time
but it
out,
doesn't-
Let's continue this on. You're trained not to stand in front of the car. Second thing, if you believe that that car is a threat to you, logically, between the 2 options, step 1 foot to the left or pull your trigger a 1/4 of an inch. Which of those 2 motor patterns is more likely to keep you safe? Stepping 1 foot to the left or pulling your finger a 1/4 inch if you're standing in
Both.
front of a vehicle that
They're
you
not.
believe
They're
is
not.
going to hit
They're
you?
not. Here's your issue. You think that's mutually exclusive. It's
No,
not.
I don't think they're
I
mutually
agree.
exclusive. I'm just saying which one is more
Yes, you
likely.
did. You said which one's better, like as if you could only choose one. He did both.
Yeah, he did both.
And
The
you
whole
are
point is,
legally
hey, the whole
protected
point
by-
is-
from-
the whole point is, would you want that fucking guy walking down your fucking street with a gun?
Yes.
Oh, shut the fuck
100%.
up.
Yes.
No fucking way.
Yes. I
No
want someone who's not
fucking
afraid to
way.
shoot
Dude,
bad
that's-
guys. I
That's
wanna-
happened
Hey,
hundreds of times.
But there are tons of experts that have said that guy was fucking totally in the wrong and it was a bad shooting. He should have shown restraint. Have you ever
Do you
watched a fucking
follow-
episode of Cops?
Hey, dude,
Here's a good.
I want cops who will stop bad guys by any means necessary. She was in a car that was very dangerous. It could kill anyone in a stroller, anything, anyone walking by. Done. I don't want her to
way
be dead, but better her than someone else. Go ahead, caller.
The way I watched the Kyle Rittenhouse trial was through this guy Rakita Law. Have you guys heard of him?
No,
No.
but Rittenhouse did nothing wrong.
I
Trial
agree.
attorney that was following the whole thing, explaining, dude, that like, and he's a conservative. He was 100% on the side of the agent that shot the lady, Karen or whatever her name was.
But Rittenhouse was a
because-
retard for going there with a gun, the same way this guy was a retard.
Again, you can be two. It can be dumb decisions on both sides. It doesn't mean you're wrong for shooting. But this one today, oh, dude, there's actually a couple people that might be wrong for shooting here. That's
when you say wrong, are you talking
they're
about
jumping.
Are you talking about legally
Yes.
or just ethically?
Yeah, two things.
No. Then you're wrong. Legally, listen, I'm no lawyer, but listen, those guys should be afraid for their fucking life. This guy had a fucking gun, not one magazine. Why would the fuck would you bring 2 magazines?
Just because
that clearly shows.
Just because you have a magazine, just because you have a gun, does not mean you can be shot. It's not.
That's
protected.
fucking retarded talk, Stefan.
I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying having a gun is.
You just
I'm
said
saying if
hey,
you
this
showed,
is-
you just said.
no, I'm saying you showed up to a fight with not one gun, but a gun and 2
that doesn't
magazines.
matter.
That means you're
It
ready.
doesn't matter at all.
That doesn't matter at all.
They
They don't even know that he has 2 magazines. They don't even know he has 2 magazines when he's being fucking blasted in the face. So
they knew he had at least a gun, and they knew that he was there to carry. At that point, those cops should be fearful for their lives.
No.
I think
Well,
they should.
no. Time out.
Renee
Nicole, good thing. I don't think they were legally liable. No, obviously the officer wasn't legally liable, but I'm saying I wouldn't trust that fucking agent with a gun around my kids. And if it's my family that are fucking dependent on someone to protect him, no fucking chance am I trusting that guy.
Well, then your family would be run over by a car. Well, my family would be alive.
These guys are fucking 10 times worse. Not only would I not fucking trust them, they need to fucking be charged and go to jail. 100%. This guy gets fucking locked up. After he kills the dude, he backs up 5 feet, lowers his weapon, raises it again.
You can't see what he's doing.
Hold on.
You can't see what he's doing on the ground. You're no better than the people who convicted Chauvin by saying that. You can't see what's going on. You can't see what's going on.
Stop.
No, it's Saban.
Yeah.
Taylor's right about that. Like the guy that ends up continuing to now what you have
don't know that. You can't
circumstances.
see if he's reaching for something in his belt. He just had a gun with 2 magazines.
And herein
it's
lies
pretty dubious that he'd be reaching for something else. He's pretty still.
There's plenty of stories out there where people have been shot and fired back. Good guys and bad guys.
Look, you are fucking treating these agents with fucking guns who have the lives of American citizens in their hands like fucking low 68 IQ fucking mongoloids. And if that's how you think of them, they can't discern anything. They have no idea. They got no idea. Shoot. If that's what you think they should fucking be doing, they shouldn't have that job. I'm sorry. My standard's a little bit higher for these guys.
Let me say something to both of you. Isn't it ironic that this guy, the guy who got killed, had a fucking gun? If he didn't have a gun and they would have shot him, it's the same thing with the 12 unarmed black guys that got shot. What do they all have in common?
Nothing to do with the law, though.
What did they have in common? They all resisted. They all fucking resisted arrest. So now there's a guy with a gun with 2 magazines who showed up to a fight. And you guys have become experts on how it unfolded. When this guy clearly came with a fucking gun. I'm saying with that gray area there, I'm giving the cops the benefit of the doubt.
Hey, I was in the car earlier with this gun.
Your issues are not with us, then the issues are just with the law of use of force.
Well, yeah,
there's
I don't know
for this.
I don't know what the law is. Hey.
I was in the car with this gun, fucking 4 other guns, and a cop pulls me over. Can he just shoot me because he's scared?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that at all.
But
weren't going to a
how is it different?
Listen.
How is it different?
Okay. You're a bank robber and you have
He's not a bank robber.
No, that's not. That has nothing to do with what.
Of course it does. He didn't
Evan.
just show up somewhere, guys. He showed up to a fucking street fight. That guy showed up to a street fight with a gun. You don't think that that's a street fight? What's going on there?
He was constitutionally protected.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he's not.
What's your name?
I'm not saying he's not.
Mark. I've called, but it's been a few years.
I agree, Mark. I agree with Sevon in the sense that if you arm yourself and you're knowingly attending a location where federal agents are conducting an operation and they are armed and the operation is dangerous and all over the state of Minneapolis, protesters have been inciting fucking violence and hate towards these guys, I'm not thinking rationally at all. I'm not thinking rationally at all. I would never show up to a situation like that. You probably would not
Yeah,
show
you're
up
a
to a
dumbass.
situation like that. So, but I agree with you. He's not breaking any laws, but he's
I'm
not making
saying he's
good
breaking any
decisions.
laws either. I don't know why you guys
so-
keep going there.
And here's I think the point Sevon's trying to make is once he makes that decision, he's taking his odds of being killed from 0% staying at home to fucking 50%. 1 in 2, maybe it's not even that high. Maybe it's 30%. But 1 in 3 chances you get into an altercation with officers and you were armed. And all they hear when they fucking are going to their operations, conducting raids, capturing illegal immigrants is, you should be ashamed of yourself. We're gonna fucking kill you. We're gonna fucking kill your family. We're gonna fuck you up. That's all these guys are hearing.
Snowballs being thrown at them, spit on, etc.
Look, so I see the argument of that guy should not have taken a fucking gun there. It's ridiculous. But here's the thing.
But he's legally okay, and I'm okay with him taking a gun there. But once you interact with the cop with a gun or a car or some sort of erraticness, they're
that's where you lose me.
Wow.
You lose me. Hey, Sevon, because look.
Hey, listen, if I walk up on drunk people, am I going to treat them differently than I walk up on sober people?
For sure. But here's the deal. You know what the guy should have been legally obliged to do? Minnesota could this would not have been an issue if Minnesota was a duty to inform state, because then he would have broken the law and he fucking 100% would have been at fault.
Well, we don't know. Maybe he told him he had a gun.
Yeah, but then you would be correct. But if he look, he did. I mean, it's pretty clear he probably didn't, because in that situation where people are getting sprayed, he needs to put his fucking hands up and say, "Officer, I am carrying a firearm. I have my concealed weapons permit. How would you like to proceed?" And do whatever the fuck they tell him to do. From the point, because it's not a duty to inform state, all he was trying to do seemingly was protect the woman getting fucking sprayed by a gun. Then he's on his hands and knees. Then he's disarmed. Then he's shot. The standard is higher for these guys.
Thank you, CNN, for your timeline. Thank you.
I don't think for a fucking second they're going to charge him, but at least 2 of those guys should be charged with voluntary manslaughter. 100%.
We don't have enough information. We don't have enough information to say anything.
That's not there's no spin on that timeline. That's actually what happened.
But with some context completely fucking left out. We have no idea
2
what
magazines.
We have
they were fully loaded. We have bullets.
No, we have no idea what the verbal exchange is. We have no idea if he was yelling down there, "I'm gonna fucking kill you. I have a gun." You have no idea what the fuck was going on down there.
Even if he did say, "I'm going to fucking kill you," can't just draw. You can't just fire on somebody.
If he has they say, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." If he has a gun and he says, "I'm gonna fucking kill you,"
no, there has to be more.
Lawfully, there
has to be. There you go.
Legally, if he has a firearm and he said legally, if someone has a firearm and they verbally say, "I'm gonna fucking kill you," even if they haven't drawn, and you're in an altercation where that person's resisting, or if it's like stand your ground situation.
And let me tell you something. You guys keep saying he legally had the right to carry the gun. He had the concealed permit. Cool. You show up there to a fight with a gun. It's a fair assessment that you're willing to use it. If you carry a gun, you're willing to use it. He was clearly on the opposing team.
That's why
bottom line.
He was clearly willing to obstruct justice.
Bottom line, Savant, you have to have reasonable fear of life or physical safety.
Yep, I think that those guys had that. I think those guys had that.
And that's what a jury will have to decide. I see it and I go,
a jury will, and they will definitely charge that guy.
No, they're going to charge all these guys.
He'll be convicted by jury in fucking the state of Minnesota.
At the very least, even if they're not convicted, there's a civil suit coming that they'll definitely get a payout on. Like the family is going to get a payout on this for sure.
I'm sure they have some sort of
Mr. Bob Loblaw.
I'm sure the government will pay that.
I place 100% of the blame on the 2 chicks blowing the whistles. Damn, that is obnoxious.
Are there any more details we know?
No. The deterioration is so extreme. how we go from federal agents conducting lawful operations to get out of our city. You're the Gestapo in the streets. You're kidnapping brown people who are American citizens to fight back against ICE. I want our police officers to fucking protect us and fight back against ICE, to arm yourselves and fucking resist. I mean, what the fuck is going on?
Hey, so Taylor,
Where's the line
on that
drawn?
point, on that,
What's
on
this
that,
guy's name, real
no.
quick? Alex, what's his name?
Pretti, Pretti, I want to say.
Okay, got
So
it.
Taylor, like this is exactly how I thought Civil War would start. It would be because there would be like basically like the state National Guard would be deployed, and you'd have the feds coming in, and you'd literally have like fights like this that actually get bigger and bigger until you have an actual state that just says nope, and then a president that's too stubborn to let that happen. I think this is interesting. It could go that way. Like it really could tip that
We're
direction.
still so far. This is a drop in the bucket compared to the Summer of Love. Drop in the bucket.
I think
The
tensions
LA
are-
riot, 47 people died.
Yeah, I think 47 people died in the
Let
LA
me see.
riots.
Yeah, something like that. How many
Holy
people
fuck. Yeah, but
died
you know what
in
you didn't have
LA
back then, Sevon?
Cell phones.
Yeah.
63 died.
Wow. If you had cell phones back then, it might have been Civil War, because now with these two people, I mean, it's fucking unbelievable. Where does the line get drawn? I mean, that's the fucking problem here. The problem is we don't have political leaders on either side standing at the fucking podium, being objective and telling people to fucking calm down.
Whoever's saying that the feds will drop the case doesn't realize that that's charged at the state level.
Yeah, well,
Whoever
the
the
state would have to
manager is.
somehow
Can you
extradite.
just stay out of the state and avoid that, or will they? Can they
Right.
come get you?
No, you can be extradited to the state for sure. You can
That's
he's
because-
gonna get like
Brianna, never
All of them
thought
are
I'd
gonna
be
get
Team
killed.
Taylor. That's because you live in a fucking little box. You can't step back and be objective. All you are is a
That's
fucking
because you don't
lefty.
have anyone love that you want to protect like I do. You're in the same boat as Taylor.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. That's fucking a load of shit, and you know it. Get the
Just
fuck
telling
out
you.
of here.
I'm just
That's a
telling
load
you.
of shit. And it's not true.
Your tolerance for idiots like that will fucking diminish as you.
I
get
have
older.
no tolerance for idiots like that. But you know what? I also have no tolerance for the fucking idiots who blasted him. They're fucking both idiots. They're fucking retarded. Both of them.
I'm trying to see if I can get more information on this guy.
Goodness gracious. If I ran for city council, I'd have pictures of me sucking that dildo all over the internet, just fucking thrown back in my face. We can't elect this guy.
Getting the gay vote.
Oh, dude, I would get the gay vote. That's crazy. Yeah, I could get the gay vote. Damn, that's what I
Okay.
should run on. Give me the gay
Mark,
vote.
any final
Hey.
words?
no. I think we have actually 3 different opinions here, so it's
That's
possible.
crazy.
But what do we
All
agree on? What do we agree on? We agree that it was a
He
hostile
shouldn't have gone.
situation.
He shouldn't have gone there with a gun. It wasn't smart. We agree on
We
that.
all agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Do we agree? Do we
No.
agree? Okay, Mark and I agree that at minimum the guy shouldn't have backed 5 feet away, lowered his weapon, raised it again, and shot 3 more times. There had already been 4 shots fired at that
I
point.
could
Or
agree with you,
not.
but I could agree with you, but I know what I can't see.
Okay, let's see if we can find another angle.
Okay, if he's fucking dead, you know what I mean? Like not moving.
The only
You're
argument
saying-
there, Taylor, is you can make an argument that until you're sure the guy's dead, the threat isn't ended,
Okay, well, let's say
and
this.
if you're not.
And this is a huge if, and I'm fully comfortable placing all this on the fact that this is an if the guy was dead, that was excessive.
I agree.
Can we
Okay,
agree on that?
Can we agree on this? This wouldn't have happened if Minneapolis PD was doing their job and protecting ICE while they got this guy for was an illegal alien with domestic violence, a Dewey, all sorts of
Grant?
shit.
Yeah.
Grant, send us a video. If you have footage where you can see that he's lifeless on the ground and still getting blasted, send it to me. Send it to me. And here's the deal. I also agree with Sevon. If he's not lifeless and he is reaching and he is coming back up, shoot him more. At that point, if you actually
100%.
think, at that point,
It's
if you
not a
act-
whataboutism. We can't fucking see it.
If though, Taylor, that you had reasonable belief that this guy
Yeah,
still had
yeah,
access to the firearm, you
if,
have to
yes.
have. It can't just be your belief. It can't just
All
be. Well, did you think he did? It has to be reasonable belief.
Yeah. So check this out. What
And
if,
I think we already have that now that
let's see this. If you're the guy in the gray coat and you pull that guy's gun and you disarm him and you yell, gun, gun. And he's maybe thinking he's saying, I've got the gun, but he says gun. And all the other guys start saying, gun, gun, gun. That is the only situation that I could see one of those guys overreacting and shooting. And even then, I would still call it an overreaction because 3 guys can see his hands in front of his face with no firearm and another 3 can't. And I don't think those 3 guys should be the ones fucking drawing a gun and shooting the guy who's covered by 3 of his agents. At fucking best, he's now putting his fucking team at risk because he's shooting into a fucking body that's covered by 3 of his friends.
Yeah, what's more plausible is that these guys were just freaking jumpy. That's all it
So
is.
jumpy.
Where they just, as soon as they hear about a gun, they're just like, nope, and they just reacted instead of acted according to training, which they were not trained to shoot a guy lifeless on the ground. There's just nowhere. There's no room for that. So this is
the
wrong.
reality.
Period.
The reality is this: you can watch one fucking 30-minute episode of Cops and realize that these officers in the 90s, fucking half of which are women, are 20 times more qualified to carry a gun than any of these fucking goobers. Now, let me correct that. Not any, but the goober who fucking blasted this guy and the goober that blasted Renee Good. Watch one fucking episode of Cops. Watch one fucking episode.
What are we talking about women for?
I'm just saying. It's like we
I don't
got
think-
fucking girls who are more
women should be
qualified than these fucking 2
Me neither.
guys.
Yeah, women need to all women need to get out of law enforcement. That's this situation waiting to happen. I just don't know if these guys got trained by a woman or what, because this is atrocious. This is awful.
Hey, that's my whole point. My whole point is female officers on Cops are better fucking cops than these fucking goons. And I don't even know that I necessarily agree that all females should be out of law enforcement. I'm not sure I'm there. Combat roles in the military, I'm there. Law enforcement's a bit different. It's not combat. It's not.
This is a combat role.
No,
right
it's
here.
not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Look,
You're
on arresting a guy to the ground and shooting him. That's not a combat role.
I'm not saying border patrol. You're a fucking constable of your city. Your job isn't to run around waving a gun in people's faces.
We've been
You have to
invaded.
tackle guys all the time. You have to tackle people to the ground all the time. I think you should not be a woman if you're doing that.
There are plenty of women who are capable of that, and
No, not plenty. Not plenty.
Some. There are more. Okay, I would argue I probably know more women who are not female officers in my life that are more capable than a lot of the police officers I've had encounters with. And I know I'm a fucking anomaly because all I do is CrossFit, but some of these
A nurse got executed in broad daylight by a bunch of goons. I mean, this is just crazy talk. This is just fucking crazy talk.
Oh, this is yeah. Carl, stop being a faggot. Stop it.
This is just crazy talk.
Like without sensationalizing it, like last thing I'll say is that again, the guy that retrieved the gun, a lot could end up coming down on his head. He's the guy that has to communicate. Gun, okay, clear, something like that. I don't think it doesn't look like when he's walking away, he's staying or doing anything, but
hey, what do you think the
thanks for
worst?
the time, guys.
Wait, one more thing. What do you think should happen? Like if you were God over the whole situation, how would you handle it?
I don't know what you mean.
Like,
I would
for me,
maybe
like
I'll tell you what I mean.
I'd convict 3 of them with voluntary manslaughter. They'd lose their fucking jobs. They'd do fucking 5 to 10 years in prison.
Oh my God.
Fuck you.
Let me tell you what I do, and then you can go, Mark. I fire them. If I do, I see if I take a look at the closer situation. I hear the whole story, and if you guys are right and I'm wrong, I fire them. That's it. Fire.
If there's nothing that I'm missing now, if there's nothing at all that I'm missing, I want to click like that's a gigantic caveat.
Yeah.
Like you have multiple people here that are guilty of at least second degree.
Okay, so you and Taylor think that yeah, I think that I just fire them. That's it. They fucked up at their job. All right.
They'll get that too.
Thank you.
All
All right, guys.
Bye.
Crazy footage coming here next. Crazy fucking footage coming here next.
Quarterly
Let's pull up
subdues.
cancel.
Thank you.
See that? Will you see that starred comment from Grace? No, the one from Grace. Pull that up and read it while I pull this up.
If you were law enforcement in Minnesota, you also remember when 4 cops got thrown in prison and then the mayor gave orders to let protesters burn your precinct down. Yeah, and 3 of those cops had fucking absolutely nothing to do with the situation. And the other cop was stabbed fucking 11 times or something in jail 6 months ago. Oh, Klobuchar is a fucking skank.
Yeah, check this out. Not a single one of these fucks passes the eye test. Not the fucking little deaf communicator guy. Not any of these fucking 4 ugly ass bitches. And not
That looks like a
Jacob
tranny Ben Franklin there, third from the left, that chick.
Okay, listen to this.
Right now, we are focused on getting ICE out of this state.
Wow. Shut the fuck up, lady.
And of course, we will use every lever that we have. But I do remind people that
Let's just listen to this. We will use every lever that we have. She sees state and local law enforcement as this, a lever to pull. That's all she fucking sees them as. And right now, these are the fucking people pitting state and local law enforcement officers against federal agents. So if there is a civil war, like Mark was alluding to, it's because of these people. And every time there has been a civil war in the history of the world, it has been because of these fucking people. And every time there is an uprising and a revolutionary war, it has been against these fucking people. So if you're sitting at home and you fucking completely disagree with everything that I say, even remember that we aren't the fucking enemies of each other. I don't want to see that guy get fucking shot. I don't want to see Renee Nicole Good get shot. These people fucking live off of this. They fucking live off of this. Their paychecks are paid by this shit. Listen to this fucking lady.
Donald Trump runs the White House.
Donald Trump wasn't there. Donald Trump didn't pull the fucking gun out of this dude's holster, shove it in that guy's fucking back and kill him. You think Donald Trump wants to see this guy die? This is all these fucking people do. Are you fucking kidding me? No human being with 2 fucking brain cells to rub together wanted to see that happen, Donald Trump included. Get out of your fucking head, you TDS retards. And if you're in the fucking comments watching and you have TDS, I'm talking to you too, you fucking idiot.
Hey, and here's what's interesting. The left is very happy that Renee got shot and this guy Alex got shot. No one on the right is happy.
These are the same people. These are the same people that celebrated when Charlie Kirk was murdered. He deserved what he got. I do not think for one fucking, and let me tell you, I don't
think that guy got what
he
deserved.
I saw people saying Renee Nicole Good deserved it. Oh, she deserved it.
You did hear that?
Oh, dude. Yeah, I saw it. Of course, dude. Of course. They were like, oh, she was driving into a fucking agent. She deserved it. She put herself in a horrible situation, but no one wants to fucking see that.
And sadly, because to date we have not seen the Republican members of Congress standing up, he also seems to run the Congress. But the point here,
that's not true at all, by the way. The Congress just voted on all sorts of crazy shit. 70 Republicans voted on the side of leaving kill switches in cars moving forward for all Americans. The Republicans are fucktarded.
Did they really?
Yeah,
are there kill switches in cars?
There's going to be, starting in 2030, all cars are going to have kill switches. It's going to be mandatory to put them in.
That's fucking crazy. Really?
Yeah. There's a ton of
to put them into current existing cars or just new produced cars?
New produced cars. There's a whole ton of fucking bullshit that got passed through in this most recent vote.
These are your fucking enemies, dude. And when I say, and maybe enemies are strong word, these are the people that are pulling the strings, taking away yours and our rights, fucking pissing on us, stealing our fucking money, laundering it amongst themselves. Like, Gosh, these people cannot fucking be telling us what to do. These are the dumbest fucking people that exist. And they're fucking creating the rules that we have to live by. What the fuck are we thinking?
Changes that we could make. You know, why aren't we helping fund local law enforcement?
Oh, why aren't you helping fund local law enforcement, lady? I don't fucking know. Maybe because 6 years ago you wanted them disbanded and you sacrificed your fucking precinct to fucking rioters for it to burn down. And now you want to fund them, you fucking bitch?
I'm Minnesotan.
Holy
Things
fuck.
here are very tense. It feels like this is the straw of whatever their plan is.
You do not
Hey.
hate these people enough. Time out. Let's replay that. Holy fuck.
Hey,
I
this
can't
is
believe-
by the way, there's going to be a lot more ICE killings too. There's going
Yeah,
to
there
be
will.
yeah, because they're going to go state to state. They're not going to lose. The feds aren't going to lose this battle, and they're going to go to the next state. Maine's going to get it. California's going to get it.
Just listen to this again. 6 years ago, they blamed all of Minnesota's problems on police. They blamed fucking racism on police, killings on police, violent crime on police, the militarization of our law enforcement, blamed it on police. They preached defund the police, take their money away, and they went so far as to sacrifice a fucking police precinct to Antifa criminals to burn it to the fucking ground.
Let me give you some stats on that. In 2020, they reduced their police force by 40%. Okay. Now listen, on top of that, that's the defund the police movement. They reduced it. On top of that, they have 588 officers, but they're short about 200. There's 200 vacant positions that they haven't filled. And Minneapolis is going bankrupt, by the way, if you don't know. Yeah, they're 200 officers short of requirements.
We have not seen the Republican members of Congress standing up. He also seems to run the Congress. But the point here is that there are many changes that we could make. You know, why aren't we helping fund local law enforcement?
Because you fucking decimated their ranks. You fucking scumbag. You decimated their ranks. You threw them under the fucking bus. You created absolute hatred and disgust amongst all of your constituency against law enforcement. And now you're asking for their help.
More than 200 officers left the Minneapolis Police Department after the George Floyd event in 2020.
Instead of what they did with this bill last summer, where they tripled the budget. And why aren't they pledging to have a full investigation of what happened? I have a lot of respect for our local law enforcement here, and I appreciate.
Oh, you have a lot of respect for them, do you? Do you? You can't believe a fucking word that comes out of these people's mouth. Look at this fucking toad in the back. What is this, Hunger Games? What the fuck are you wearing, lady? Hey, ye, hey, ye. What the fuck are you wearing, bitch? And the other lady just got off the fucking Mayflower. What the fuck? Good
what's
God.
Mayor Frey. What's his name? Mayor Frey.
Jacob Frey.
It's so funny when you Google this stuff. You see Klobuchar did not support defund the police, and Jacob Frey did not support defund the police.
Are you kidding me? They were calling for it.
Yeah, they switched their stance to reform. To reform.
What happened
after
today
defund wasn't very
should-
popular.
Listen, this is the reality. What happened today should fucking scare the shit out of every single person in this country. That guy was lawfully expressing his Second Amendment right, and jumpy fucking officers and a complete tense, radicalized political atmosphere, and oh fuck, even an in-person landscape was just a war zone created by politicians and the media.
Okay.
Absolute hate on both sides, and holy fuck.
And I don't think anything should scare anyone yet. It's not a big deal. It's just people, human beings out there doing human being things. What should scare you, though, is if the Republicans get fucking a little loosey-goosey and don't continue these efforts and push forward. If they feel any political pressure and stop the fucking the movement that ICE is doing so well with a few minor setbacks that were obviously going to happen.
Storm, not lawfully? Are you retarded, dude? Not lawfully? He had his concealed weapons permit. He didn't draw it on the police. Dude.
Never forget Amy Klobuchar lobbied to make pizza sauce a vegetable for school lunches. Jeez.
The reality of this situation is the people who are to blame are every single fucking state and local leader in Minnesota. Jacob Fry, Tim Walz, this senator, local law enforcement. It is not ICE's job to do crowd control or riot control. There should be fucking police there keeping every single one of those fucking citizens out and away from federal agents. And they should 100% be protecting the efforts of those federal agents and staying the fuck out of the way. Storm, I get you can't push or grab an agent with law enforcement. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. He was lawfully expressing his Second Amendment right up until he put his hand on the agent. That's very fair.
Sophia Grace, I don't understand how you wouldn't hold Trump responsible for a huge portion of the instigating rhetoric. Trump and his administration communication regarding shooting was largely false to inflame the divide.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, listen, he had 2 assassination attempts on him. Are you, if you want to go back and like lay out the framework for how this all happened, I can do that for you.
Press always asks me, don't I wish I were debating him? No, I wish we were in high school. I could take him behind the gym. That's what I wish. I said, no. I said, if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country. Maybe there will be. That you cannot be civil with a political party that wants to destroy what you stand for, what you care about.
If you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome.
You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
Enemies of the state.
Show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
Mr. Walker, how do you resist the temptation to run up and wring her neck?
When they go low, we kick.
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump.
Yes, I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
Please get up in the face of some Congress people.
You're a stupid son of a bitch.
Do not forget. Do not forget. You do not. When's the last time you've seen the right burn a city down?
When's the last time you've seen the right try to fucking assassinate Kamala Harris? Listen, here are the previous assassination attempts. Donald Trump twice. Melissa Hortman shot by Tim Walz's own fucking campaign activist member
for voting with the Republicans to stop fraud.
Charlie Kirk.
So that's just recently.
All of those fucking shootings are because the left labels people like me, like Charlie Kirk, like Donald Trump as a threat. As soon as you are labeled a threat, the only rational solution is to eliminate the threat. If someone tells me, hey, there's a guy coming up to your house, I have my wife and my family inside, and they say that person is a threat, it's now become an option to shoot that person and kill them. Because I want nothing more than my family to be safe. So as soon as media and other politicians and the left's fucking voting base in general begin calling their opposition a threat to democracy, are you fucking kidding me? And you're saying Donald Trump, the rhetoric, hey, you know what? Guess what? Here's Donald Trump's rhetoric. And I'm going to fucking say it in much cruder terms. Retard, faggot, beaner. Those aren't reasons to fucking kill someone. Threat
Low IQ Somalians.
Threat is a reason to kill someone. Bad fucking words, making fun of people, being a fucking agitator. Yeah, agitator, that's another reason not to kill someone. Threat to democracy and a Nazi, Those are fucking reasons to kill someone. You don't ever hear the fucking right calling the left Nazis. Okay, you fucking idiots. But you know what the Nazi Party was? The Nazi Party was the National Socialist Party. So now how would I feel if I just go around and I call every fucking socialist retard in America a Nazi? Oh, you're a socialist? Oh, like the National Socialist Party? Oh, like the Nazis? Yeah, there are a couple good reasons to kill someone. They're a Nazi and they want to fucking murder a whole fucking group of people, or they're a threat to you. Holy fuck. Wake the fuck up.
So I'm going to paint the big picture for you, not whether it's legal or not legal. I'm just going to paint the big picture for you of my perspective, because Stephen, you said individual accountability and responsibility. Your mantra, Sevon, just because ICE agents don't do crowd control does not mean they don't have responsibility to de-escalate. Okay, I hear you. I got no pushback there.
I agree with that, 100%.
Let me paint the situation for you. I have a certain personal accountability and responsibility for myself, maybe the ultimate, right? So when police officers, they have personal accountability and responsibility for themselves and for those around them, I would say, right? So theirs is a little broader, right? They're supposed to take care of themselves safely, but then they're also supposed to make sure that they pull over speeders and drunk drivers and stuff like this. I fully support them going and getting rapists and pedophiles and people who are stealing from the system and who've come here illegally and all of those things. I'm happy that they're coming in. It's like when the cleaners come to my house. I usually leave the house. I get out of their way. If they're going to clean my shower, I'm not in there taking a fucking shower while they're cleaning it. And if I'm showering the whole
doing it.
And if I'm showering the whole time that they're here and they don't clean my shower, I don't blame them. My point, it's same thing with the bees that fucking move the pollen around my yard. I don't go back there and fuck with the bushes where they're doing their busy shit. I let them do their shit. And if I do go over there and get stung, I give them a pass. I am a member of this civilization and this part of humanity that wants these cleaners to come in and do their cleaning. These people don't. And so they have decided to be hostile and interact with this group. And it's just like the person who takes honey out of the beehive. There's a chance you're going to get stung. I'm just trying to paint the reality of it for you. And I have a different threshold of tolerance than Taylor's. Taylor holds them to a higher standard. I don't. If I was taking my kids to Disneyland and I knew ICE was going to be there, I wouldn't go. I'd be like, nope, today we're going to the beach, kids. That's where I'm at. Yeah, when ICE was arresting people during the Obama administration, no one said anything. Yeah.
Of course, no one said anything. Obama deported far more people than Trump has. Far more. Using the same exact border czar. Tom Homan got a fucking Presidential Medal of Freedom from Obama.
2 days after Biden gave the red speech calling MAGA Republicans extremist threats to democracy, a dude in Idaho or Utah ran over a 19-year-old because he thought he had rid the world of an extremist. Yeah, I remember that. It's not an isolated incident. Hey, listen, the people on the right, the people on the right think that they're sending their kids to school and that there's teachers there who are telling them that there's no difference between boys and girls, and if they want to chop their penises off, it's okay. That's what we think. And maybe we should be up protesting and burning buildings down and killing people, but we're not.
Shut the fuck up, Carl. It is 100% about illegal immigration. 100%. It's also 100% about restoring law and order.
Yeah,
law and order.
That's why the Republicans can't stop. We have to get law and order back in this country. I don't know what states you guys live in, but it is out the door here in California. This is like fucking Tijuana now. Brazil. We had someone on the other day who was a Venezuelan, said he moved to Spain. He had to leave Barcelona because it's just the crime's out of fucking control. He says you can't even keep your cell phone in your pocket. You have to put it down your pants with your fucking squid or your penis. Because someone will just reach in your pocket and take it. If you just let ICE do their job, none of this would happen. Yeah.
Yeah. If Minnesota police cooperated with them, if people stayed out of their way, 100%.
I do think that you are going to win the argument, and it is going to be that hey, they put 3 bullets into a man who is already I think
More than 3.
They put 3 or 4 bullets into a man once he. Are you okay with the first shot?
I think fired for the first shot, not charged with voluntary manslaughter.
Then the next 6 or 7.
Yeah, they escalated big time. The first shot is like, I heard gun, they yelled gun, everybody yelled gun, and I was in fear for my life. I still think you're so fucking bad at your job. If you shoot in that moment, get the fuck off of the force and you're fired. And I think him stepping back, dude, lowering his gun, then raising it again and fucking dumping the mag into that guy is unbelievable.
Yeah, those 3 shots don't look good. Those 3 shots don't look.
Okay, Ken, here's you being a fucking retard again. Lowest murder rate. Hey, that's because every fucking blue city in America stopped reporting crime. They don't fucking report crime anymore. It's not the lowest murder rate, dude.
I agree with you, Ken. I agree.
No,
you're not
dumb.
retarded. No,
You're dumb as fuck.
Very smart, Ken.
Not the
Very
lowest
well
murder
said.
rate in Charlotte. That's for sure.
Very smart, Ken. I'm the biggest Second Amendment guy around. I support ICE, but those last couple of shots were awful.
Yeah, the guy who got fucking murdered was a Second Amendment guy.
Police State Institute Digital ID, Central Bank Digital Currency, Social Credit Score, Total Control. So he's saying that this is just they want it to become a powder keg, get so bad so that way they can justify putting tighter restrictions on it.
Carl is on the Sousa grind where it's like, open your aperture, bro. It's so much bigger. You don't even see. Open your aperture. Open your aperture. And while I believe that there are people who think that stuff would be good, I don't believe that is the overarching goal of all of our government. And if it is, then they should be overthrown. 100%. Wow.
I missed a lot of UFC fights. Thank you for being patient with me tonight.
Yeah, all good, dude. This is just
had a birthday. We did a swanky. We went swanky.
Nice.
We went to the
how much per
swanky
person?
place.
You were making fun of me the other day.
I ordered 2 appetizers and a couple of drinks. Probably mine was like 7. I got shrimp bacon wrap prawns and clam chowder.
Ooh,
all the kids got steak. I got 2 Moscow mules. First couple of drinks I've had in fucking forever.
Ken, I
had
love
a piece
you.
of bread. First piece of bread I had in 3 weeks.
Hey, I get it. He was a 2A guy. He also put himself into a crappy situation, awful situation all around. Those last shots were bad, and he put himself in an awful spot. Both can be true, 100%. My thing is this: if there's a federal agency, let's put it into this perspective, because this is something I could actually see happening and something I've thought about in the past. I'm like, ooh, I would resist. The IRS. They put on 80,000 employees under Biden, and they purchased a massive weapons stockpile for IRS agents, armed IRS agents. So imagine a world where our federal government imposes a completely unconstitutional and insanely overreaching tax on American citizens, and they start sending armed agents door to door to collect this tax.
There's 2,100 IRS agents who carry a piece.
Or another scenario: Hurricane Helene in North Carolina affected us horribly, and FEMA comes in, and they start confiscating property to distribute to people who need it. Armed FEMA responders confiscating
that happened.
Private property. It is a thing that they can do in certain martial law or disaster situations. They can confiscate property and redistribute. And it's my fucking family versus everyone else. Yeah, I'm a Second Amendment guy, and you're fucking overreaching in that situation, big time, 100%. So if me putting myself in that situation is thinking, wow, that is a massive overreach, I would protect myself and my family. Fuck those people coming armed to my door or trying to take from me. If that's how this guy feels, these federal agents are performing massive amounts of overreach, kidnapping fucking brown citizens off the streets. Yeah, I could fucking see why he's there and he's armed. I think it's fucking retarded, but what got us there?
I was with you on two. You said it's the left wing causing the violence. If you don't think it's both, you're definitely biased. Holy shit.
Oh, Candace, you're so dumb.
Candace, give me
Are
an
you
example.
kidding me? Yeah,
Give me
give
an
us one
example. Give me an
example of a
example.
right wing. And I'm not talking about the federal agents or Trump. Give an example of someone like Sevon or I fucking being violent.
The left has weaponized the fucking left.
The left has weaponized the left?
Yeah, I mean, the politicians on the left have weaponized their people. They see them as cannon fodder, starting with the fucking blacks. They just see you as fucking cannon fodder.
That's actually the most ridiculous
Minnesota's 1,000 times safer than Chicago on any fucking weekend.
Have you looked up also Antifa? Do you even know what that is? There are violent trans Antifa death cults that fucking go on murder sprees. Just look up Trantifa death cult. Look up Anthony Knows Journalism. Show me a right-wing organization going around and killing people for political beliefs. It doesn't exist, Candace.
When have you ever seen a group of young Republicans storming a liquor store in a horde of 50 cleaning it out?
What
Never.
about January 6th? What about January 6th? No one was armed on January 6th. I don't know. Were they?
I don't know. All right. I think January 6th was just a.
It was a Fed boy operation, 100%.
Yeah,
It was the Feds.
I think to.
They came out and admitted there were like fucking 50 plus actual agents and over 150 FBI informants there instigating the situation, and you're blaming it on the right. Get the fuck out of here. You know what January 6th wasn't worse than? The fucking 2020 Floyd riots. Oh, I'm sorry. You are protesting the actual body of people that you're supposed to protest when things go wrong. Hey, who are you supposed to protest? The fucking government that you disagree with. Are you retarded? That's actually the only thing logically you should violently protest is the government. Yeah, you shouldn't violently protest some fucking innocuous small business owner and burn his fucking shit to the ground. Candace, that's fucking retard shit. And you can't come in here with a fucking shred of logic. So I don't care. I'm not talking to you. You don't have logic in your brain. You have Trump derangement syndrome. Yeah, you know, whenever you feel like pulling your ostrich head out of the fucking sand, we'll be here for you.
That's true. We will be. All right. Love you guys. Taylor, thank you. Great show. Go ahead and get the last word. You all are drinking the Kool-Aid. Remember the guy with the nail gun trying to break into an FBI office, Pizzagate, DNC pipe bomb. Let's pretend none of it happened. Pizzagate?
Dude, what are you that's the 80s. Okay, boomer.
The DNC pipe bomb? Do you know that there was a bomb also in front of the fucking Republican center also on that same night? Are you out of your fucking mind? Have you looked into the bombs, by the way? Do you know what the story is behind them? They sat there for 17 hours, but they only had a 60-minute timer on them. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you later. 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.